Hi, and welcome to the channel. Thank you for viewing. I've had some tips and safety advice from some friends and watching tutorials and videos and stuff on Facebook. I did do a few days of pouring before I got my respirator, but decided that for my health and safety, it was best to wait. Finally came in. So I have my respirator now, thank goodness. So I have a bunch of molds that are just hollering at me to work with them. So got a couple things I want to do and try today, as well as a couple pieces to finish really quickly. So we're gonna try some new tips and stuff that I've been looking into, and we'll see how the things I do today turn out. All right, thank you and enjoy. So today I did a few things. Started that guy. Gotta get the eyeballs in place before I can put him in the mold. So did the one side. I'll come back later tonight and do the other. Topped off that with some clear. One with those. And then I started these guys. I'm gonna come back later and do a light clear layer on top of those. And I made a mess. So there's that. But my husband got me a whole bunch of mica powder, so that's what I used on these guys. So we'll see how those turn out. So I demolded a few things. This guy, not too bad for my first ones. As you can see, there were some air bubbles that were trapped in there that I didn't get sanded out. But I think I'm gonna keep this one anyway since it's my first. So there were some pockets in the bottom of the molds, so I am going to need to do some sanding and probably another clear layer on a few of these. So these guys turned out pretty decent, other than the bubbles that were in those. So I think I'll probably do a clear coat on top of those before I put them in anything else again. And still could use a little tiny bit of sanding around the edge, but that turned out pretty good. These guys, it's kind of hard to see them, so I think when I do this again, I'll, like I said, do a clear layer to make sure there's no bubbles, and then I'll put them in a clear layer like that, and then put the colors in the background behind them so you can actually see the snowflakes a little better. So, I mean, they just need to be sanded, the edges, but that one turned out pretty good, so. Pretty happy with how my first ones turned out. Just need to wash the molds now and then I can try it again. So I pulled the earrings out. These ones are pretty see-through. Probably gonna either do a clear layer to get rid of that lip, let it kind of dome up a little bit, or sand it. I haven't decided on that yet. So there's those guys. I did clean those out, so I'm gonna do that again today. So these are ready for my next layer. I haven't decided what color I'm gonna do the backs of these guys yet. And then this I'm gonna do a white for the bottom layer of that. Really like how that one turned out. And eyeballs are in place, so I'm gonna probably grab a couple little sticks to glue. That way it'll stay where I want it, so it's not like poking through on the bottom. But I'm gonna do just a clear casting around this guy. Probably just pour in layers and do a little bit at first, get rid of the bubbles and put them in. Because I want it super clear around it. And then once I pull them out, those eyeballs should stay. So those are resin, so it should come off of the rest of this. And then I'll just do mica powder for coloring, and then pour clear inside to fill it in. And that's just going to be a little unicorn decoration for my niece. I need to get some more of these things. It's pretty cute. All right. Well, that's probably going to be it for this video, but I've got more to come.